Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom, the lead pastor of the Wisdom Place Church. Welcome again to Wisdom for Direction. We've been on our series, Making 2019 Your Best Year Ever. Excitedly, we're ending today with the last episode. And today, I will be discussing the power of knowledge. If you are going to make 2019 your best year ever, go for fresh information. Seek to know. Go and study something. Go and enroll in a seminar. Go to an environment that can help you to learn. Recall, we mentioned when I was talking about relationships that your life is going to remain almost the same 5 years from now if two things does not change. Number one, the relationships you have and the books or the materials you expose yourself to. The materials you expose yourself to, they have so many things they do in your life. All of us, we perform based on what we know. If you know better, you will do better. If you know better, you will perform better. If you know better, you will achieve more. So you want to achieve more. It's like what they pay somebody that is a first school leaver and someone that's a master's degree holder. Most of the time, it's not exactly the same. All things being equal. So you want to go forward, not just academically, but to inform yourself. So there can also be two people that have the same degree, maybe your first degree in the same profession. But one is constantly updating himself and the other one is just using the same residue knowledge he had from the university. The other one is likely to go forward faster than the other one. So you want to put yourself in an environment where you can learn. You have to realize few things about the power of information and how that changes you. Okay, let's go. Number one is that information forms you from inside. Information, it forms you from inside. In other words, the things you take in, what you are, because we are what we eat, the knowledge level you expose your mind to, your mind expands to that extent. So what you are taking in terms of information, okay, if you're a student of the Bible, Jesus even says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. Can you imagine that? So we live by words. And books are words in written forms. So when you are reading, you are eating. Okay, you are eating. And you need to eat different kinds of meal to have balanced diets. Okay, don't just focus on, I'm an accountant, I only read principles of accounting. Okay, I'm a marketer, it's only me and Philip Kotler. That's all I'm reading. I'm reading my management book. It's only me and Peter Druck. That's all you read. You don't read other things that can help you in other areas of your life. Okay, so I'm a business person. Everything written by Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki, those are the financial things I read. No, you want to also touch other areas of life because your health, for instance, is important. Your spiritual well-being is important. Your relationships are important. So you want to make sure that you realize that, first of all, that you are formed from within based on the information you expose yourself to. Number two, you need to be able to know that you want to study at materials that will help you where you are. Some people are reading, but what they are reading is not helping them where they are. Okay? You are at a particular level. Okay, let me give an instance. Maybe you're trying to write a professional exam, ICAM for instance, or ACIA for instance. Okay, so you are doing accounting and you are reading something on geography. Now you are reading book, but that book won't help you for the exam you are going to. You see my example? So it's also vital that way in your life. The stage you are right now should impart the kind of materials you are reading. The current challenges you are facing now should inform the kind of material you expose yourself to, because the materials, they are forming you, okay, and because they're also going to help you. Number three, let me just say this up front, that the purpose of knowledge that you get from information is not storage, but usage. You need to know that you will unleash the power of that information when you step out and start to do something with what you have learned. I've also realized if you do not study, you do not read, you are not better than the one that cannot read. I hope you got my English. If you do not read, you are not better than the one that cannot read. So you are also almost at the same level with somebody that does not read when you read and you didn't do anything with it. So go out and do something with what you have gotten, what you have studied. Go out and do something with it. Number 4, let me encourage you, find a study timetable. You may say, I'm no longer in secondary school, I'm no longer in the university, I have graduated. Well, if the last time you read a book was when you were in a formal academic setting, change. That's a simple, modest advice I can give to you. You have to draw a timetable. What will I read, okay? How many times will I read? How many minutes or hours? You can just start with 30 minutes a day or even an hour a day, okay? Some of the time that we used to loiter about, you can harness that time and use it and study. You'll be amazed that you have so much time that you can convert to study. Okay, so you want to have a timetable. Number 5 now is that you also have to be the kind of person that form an accountability partnership. Okay, a sort of a support system. Sometimes you are not able to keep all by yourself, encouraging yourself. Put yourself. My wife is my accountability partner. When I start reading a book, I say, I've started reading this book and I want to finish it this week. So you have the right to ask me where I am. You see that? So she constantly asks me, where are you? Hey, you are too slow. You have to finish this thing. And then if your wife is like my wife, she's going to put real fire for you to finish it. So you want to make sure that you have an accountability partner. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, so when also you are planning of reading, okay, or buying books to read, make a budget for it. The same way you budget to pay house rent, the same way you budget to do transport, feeding, also budget, because information you get from reading books, from going for seminars, they are also a type of food you are eating. Okay, so budget for it. Budget for it monthly, and then set out something that you can use to buy materials, use to buy CDs, use to go for short courses, go for seminars. Budget for it. The next one is plan for it. What that means is put it in your to-do list. Put it in your schedule for the month, for the week. For instance, this year, a big challenge I put for myself, and I'm just trusting God to help me. I want to read 1 book per week. I'm going to read a minimum 52 books. You know, God has to help me. So, and I'm not talking about pamphlets, I mean real books. So you want to make sure that you put it in a plan. The same way you plan for vacation, also plan for time you read. Plan for it. Some try to read when they are done with all, they have eaten their dinner, they just want to relax, you know, and read. Some try to do that first in the morning. Some try to use their 1-hour break, you know, they get something to chew and then they go into study. Whatever works for you, but make sure that something is working for you that you are doing. Okay, but let me also encourage you to do this. When you go online, whether it's YouTube or internet or Google, okay, and anything you search on the internet, you can literally find, I mean, loads and loads of information that you may not be able to devour all by yourself in your lifetime. So go on the internet and also leverage on what is online. In fact, I heard something that was amazing a few months ago, that the most updated things are not in any book. Because those books, they have been written for weeks or years. So the most updated things are actually online. They are real-time online. Somebody is doing a podcast, somebody is doing a video cast, somebody is doing something that you have to go learn from today. Okay? Now, finally, make sure that what you are reading is healthy. Certain materials are not healthy. Some materials you read, you become a toxic person. You go into certain kind of experience that you don't like. So make sure that if you encounter a material that's not healthy, stop. Okay? Stop. A book that is teaching you how to kill people, how to do this, how to, you know, create this, cause violence, do anything that's negative. Okay? You want to stop. Only go for healthy material, because those healthy ones will help you grow. The ones that are not healthy, they will not help you grow. Because when you do all of this, guess what you are doing? You are going to build capacity. You're going to grow capacity to be able, okay, to lead other people, to be able to do more. When you study, when you read, you take the lead. Every leader is a reader, and every potential reader is a potential leader. When you think well, it will be a function of what you have been reading. And that's what you want to do this year and give your life the rest. So if you have not listened to any of the past episodes, please go back and listen to all of them and make sure you share them and invite your friends to be a part of Wisdom for Direction. Permit me to declare to you again that you can, you shall, you will. In fact, you must fulfill your destiny. For all that you need, it's already provided. This is your season and your time is now. And I want to specially invite you to an atmosphere where direction is going to be easy. We titled it 8 Days of Direction. The details are on the screen for you. Join me and Pastor Chris Ugo, Matt Miller, Tobias, Pastor Favor, and myself as we help you give your life direction. Here at the Wisdom Place Church in the city of Port Harcourt from January 27 till February 3rd. You want to be a part of that and give your life direction. Let me tell you this. Your future is not behind you. Your best is not behind you. Your best is yet to come. I cherish and I value you.